Welcome back for an exciting edition of Code Corner. It's July and the heat is on. Thank you, Glenn Fry. Nothing like hanging out at the pool to cool off and have fun. As the saying goes, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, or worse. Swimming pool safety is muy importante, so let's dive in. See what I did there? It's time for our pop quiz. Question: how old was I when I first learned to swim? First learned is redundant. There we go, that's better. Chances are this isn't me on the album cover of Nirvana's Nevermind. Pretty sure I was a smelly teen myself when this album came out. Maybe a little older, but I digress. Was I A, 15, B, 9, C, 5, you sunk my battleship, or D, we know you can't swim, Mike. The answer is C, 5. Always go with C. Hashtag just saying. So, about this pool safety stuff, I needed an expert, so naturally I went to the Historical Museum. Wait, what? You didn't know that Lisa Ferris, the museum curator, was a lifeguard and then swimming instructor for years and years? Now you know. I caught up with her curating, and then we sat down for an interview. I asked her what her pool safety rules were. Do you have a number one, or are these no particular order?
Well, no particular order, but yes. My rule always was you never swim alone. You always have a buddy, somebody to swim with you. So nobody could ever get in my pool unless somebody was there to, be close at hand or in the pool with you. Another one would be know the pool and know the surroundings, know the level, I guess your limits as far as the deep end, the shallow end.
I'm really interested on this floaty thing.
Okay.
So a lot of parents use floaties with their kids. They're real popular. Some people water wings, those rings.
Yeah, well, I've so many bad experiences come out of those things. I think the water wings, the rings, or any of those things that are not a certified, like a life jacket, those are false sense of security. They're really, some parents even treat them as a babysitter, and it's really not safe because, number one, the kids are not going to learn to swim with those, especially with the wings. Their arms are like this anyway, but the flotation itself is not good because of the weight. And again, it's just like I said, it's a false sense of security, and I think they should be outlawed, but I never would allow those in my pool, and I always suggested to my parents not to use those after they came to lessons because of the false sense.
Everyone likes to have fun in the pool, but it's never a good idea to hold your friend's head underwater or rough play in general, and the reasons may not be what you think.
Well, roughhousing, of course, anybody that could get hurt, fall and slip if they're running around the pool, or, we always have to walk around a pool because of the slips and falls. But roughhousing could be traumatic for kids. I had a situation years ago when I was teaching at Richland College, and some young new instructors thought it would be fun to trick some new swimmers into getting on a table in the middle of the pool. It was about a 25-yard. It was the 25 yards that they had to swim to qualify for the next level. And they had the kids swim down to this big table that was in the pool. And once the kids got on the table, the new instructors decided it would be funny to knock the table over, and the kids went in the water. It wasn't funny because there was several kids that really weren't as confident as they should have been to swim to the table, and it resulted in two boys, especially one in particular, that was traumatized by that. And later I did private lessons with him because he was so traumatized. And again, that's kind of what turned into my lessons at home, was kids that have had bad experiences. And so I wanted to help those kids to become a swimmer and not be fearful of the water.
That's good stuff right there from your local museum curator. Speaking of good stuff, and I think we have these pool safety hangers that you can put out at your pool. They were free from poolsafety.gov, and we have them available for you at City Hall and at the fire department. Check out their bullet points. Watch children at all times. Learn how to swim. Know how to practice CPR. Install a 4-foot fence around the pool and spa, which I'm pretty sure is the law. Have self-closing and self-latching gates. Install safety drain covers. Have life-saving equipment in reach. Now that's the kind of quality information we like to see here at Code Corner. Remember, if you're putting in a pool, you do need to get a permit from the city. Unless you're watching from Topeka or something, then you can get a permit from your city. I think we all learned something today. I know I did. Reporting for the cast and crew here at Code Corner, I'm Mike Shaw.